have you used the ministry pathway?
To find the ministry pathway was really helpful. I've been involved with leading the whole of the worship course before, exploring worship and supporting lay worship assistants. But in this case, that with Kelton and his wife Sharon, it just seemed not the right thing. We didn't have another group, but even if we did have more people around to do that at this time, their past experience really made it inappropriate. Using the pathways allowed us to look at the whole of the situation and select the particular parts that are relevant and to explore them in depth, and then to skim over some other parts which really aren't needed. Didn't want to waste time. And also, with the experience that Kelton and Sharon have, then the humility that they've come to join us with, I just wanted to honour that and their past experience, and it's been really useful.
So you feel that the process has valued the gifts and skills that people were working with?
Very much so, very much so. So we've been able to build on what's already there, to weigh it up, build on what's there and journey together, really, and all of us learning in the process.
So have you worked with, you've obviously worked with Kelton and his wife Sharon, but did you work with groups or?
For this using of the pathway, it's just been the three of us. As I say, we do have lay worship assistants across the benefice, but they were trained a little while ago. Some of them then went through a recap, a sort of a refresher that we did across the deanery recently. But there aren't others around at the moment that I'm aware of. I'm hoping that what we've done with the pathway will inspire some others to think about it.
So what do you feel was the most helpful part of the course materials?
Of all of the course materials, I think the reflecting on scripture was the most important part. And actually, having then used that with Kelton and Sharon, I've then gone back and used that again with our lay worship assistants group. I think it's a really helpful part. The openness to all sorts of different ways of sharing scripture, really, really supportive.
So do you feel the participants had enough opportunity to gain in practical experience whilst following the pathway?
Oh, absolutely. There's lots of chances and opportunities. It's just a matter of tailing the right ones and fitting things in that's going to be helpful for them in their training, but also for the congregations and the right thing for them at the time.
So again, how would you recommend it to anyone else that's thinking about using it? What would you say to them?
It's a real open door. There's a chance there to make use of what's already been developed and to fill the gaps and to involve people who maybe wouldn't be involved otherwise, which is really positive.